Namaskaram, my dear friend. Guess who's back? It's me. I'm back. I have come up with some questions that I think are burning questions, but not to a point where it burns all of me. These are some questions that haven't dissolved yet. Though these questions, I feel like I have an answer to them. Not definitive, but the logical part of me generates some answer to keep me at peace and, move on and still continue my journey towards whatever this journey is. So my first question to Sadhguru is, can I also have mastery over life? There was a video that I once saw of him saying that no one in this planet has better mastery of life than him. So he is the authority of life. To be honest, yes, I completely believe him, because why would he even lie about it? But so the question is, am I able to have the same mastery over life as he does? Would I be able to attain that? Will it take lifetimes and lifetimes of rebirth, sadhana, more attention and observation to have mastery over life? Maybe we just want the shortcut. Maybe I just want the shortcut. And to think, I don't know if there is a way to actually fulfill it. If, let's say I have commitments of my own, like my family, where I have to work and invest time for my baby girl, but I still want to pursue it. I'm trying to align my life right now with all my existing responsibilities on how to go about it. So we'll see. I really hope maybe one day I get to taste that sense of mastery over life. We'll see where it takes me. So question number 2 in relation to mastery over life. Basically, I was wondering about mukti and moksha, its difference. So what I think I know about mukti and moksha. So moksha is, in my understanding, getting away from this delusion that we have in this world, while mukti is freedom from all the bondage. Somehow I think maybe it's interchangeable, because if all this delusion, all this cloud, all this fog right in front of us are being dissolved, then we can see clearly. And if we see clearly, we can see the bondages. And if we can see the bondages, well, we now have the freedom either to be bondage, to be enslaved, or to actually just remove the shackles. When we attain mukti and moksha, we're liberated completely. There's still that want to actually have the knowledge on how this life works, to be able to create things. I don't know, I think it's just very wonderful to see the play of this life, so we can craft our own future, craft the way we want life to be. It's just not in my grasp, the nature of this life. So I don't know, and how I wish I could experience a little bit of alchemy or creation and manifestation in this life. So in relation to questions number 1 and number 2, question number 3, would we be able to download all this knowledge with the image of our guru or our teacher? This came about because I came upon a story from Mahabharata where Karna, I think his name Karna, became a better archer than Arjuna, just having the image of his guru in front of him. Probably with all the devotion and concentration and focus and attention, he was able to download everything there is to know to become a better archer. A part of me really believes that, with laser focus, with attention that's unwavering, you can get everything. But then the thing is, where do we look? Maybe I haven't paid attention enough to know where to look. So I don't know, I don't know where to begin to actually move forward. I know it's possible, I just don't know how. I know a car works, I know a car would run, but if I don't open the hood, I wouldn't know how it works. Or if I don't pay enough attention on where all these pieces come together, then I don't know where it works. But then again, in this life, where's the hood? Where's the hood where I could open and figure it out? Sadhguru, where's the hood? Forgive me if my story from Mahabharata is inaccurate. I don't know if that was accurate or not, but I think the concept, the message from the story is what I got of the image of your guru as a way, as a path to know. My 4th question now is, because I love my friends and family so much, so I asked, why are some people not drawn to Sadhguru? I don't necessarily come, but my logical mind would say oh yes, these people are not drawn to Sadhguru because of maybe preconceived judgment. Of course, when I first saw Sadhguru in his talk, that didn't really draw me towards him. How he dressed, his ethnicity, probably he didn't look educated, which is definitely his goal. He looks the part. But once something clicked in me, once I heard that talk of Sadhguru at Google, that was it. That was like the carrot in front of the donkey. I'm the donkey. There's that carrot. And I just keep going and going, and I can't stop. I have to go to Sadhguru. There's just no other way. I have to. In this lifetime, I have to. So it makes me think now, like, what does it take for everyone else to be drawn to him? That my logical mind thinks, they're probably not ready. They're not ripe enough to recognize the greatness that is Sadhguru. Maybe their preconceived judgment is too thick of a layer for Sadhguru to get through them. How I wish it was not that thick, because I honestly think people who don't recognize Sadhguru for who he is missing out of so many wonderful, beautiful things in this lifetime. It's a once in a lifetime experience. Maybe they have to come multiple lifetimes again to encounter another Sadhguru, but maybe that's the karma they have. But how I wish everybody could recognize Sadhguru. And my fifth and last burning question, but not burning enough to burn. There's this video that Sadhguru was saying that Khalil Gibran, am I saying it right? Made a comment about JK, Jiddu Krishnamurti, saying that JK, despite being so serious and stoic looking, when you come into a room where JK is at, like, his presence is just a wall of love. And when you look at JK's picture, he doesn't seem like a wall of love. And Sadhguru didn't mention this. I think Sadhguru in his images would have more love, or maybe I'm just saying that because I've already experienced it. But I find this to be true of great beings. Well, I've only really encountered one, which is Sadhguru. But the very first time I saw him, physically saw him, he even had his shades on. I couldn't probably see in his eyes, but he was just there, and he was looking at one direction, and then he looked at the crowd in my direction, and I just can't hold it. I just had to cry. I just had to cry because it was that overwhelming. A cry that's just not few tears. It was like very overwhelming. I couldn't control myself to stop crying. I cannot control my cry. And it was such overwhelming feeling of grace and joy. So yes, Sadhguru is also a wall of love. And now the question in my head also is somewhat related to my fourth question. This wall of love that's so potent. I don't know why some people don't get it. Some people are not touched by it. It's there. And how I wish they're all touched by it. I wouldn't trade my past few years of my life for this current state right now, where the grace of all that he does has been upon me. So yes, as I continue this journey, I probably will have more burning questions, but not burning enough to burn. I hope you guys got a little bit something out of this, because as we go through life, like what Sadhguru says, it's not just about one method. We use our brains, we use our emotions, we use our body, and we use our energies to hopefully get to where we want to be. May the grace of everything through our Guru and everything else be upon us all. Namaskaram. Bye.